Well, we've had a chance to catch up actually with Bill Dale today, and on another job, as always, bumping into you, but it's one that's obviously everyone's still talking about, is the lighthouse point of air.
Yes.
I mean, you were hopeful, then you were not so hopeful, because obviously the interest gained worldwide. Literally, people in Dubai were contacting them, weren't they?
People from Dubai, I think they had a phone call from Canada, one from Australia, and apparently a lot of bids. And as you saw on the day, there were nearly 200 people turned up. Now, I think the majority of those were there for the local skeet, but there were a lot of people there very interested. We did have one person came to me, and he said he was going to make a substantial offer, and if he got it, he would lease it to us. But we haven't heard anything, so I don't imagine he's got it. To be honest,
but you know you haven't got it then, is that right?
We've had a letter to say that our bid was accepted with all of the others, but it was not the highest, therefore we didn't get it.
But they do have this sort of potential to go with not necessarily the highest bid.
I thought that, but I'm told now that their constitution means that they'll have to take the highest bid.
Right.
And if that's come from somewhere like Dubai, then it could be astronomical.
And what was your final? Can I ask what your final bid was, or did you just go with that 10,000?
We were around about the 10,000 mark. We had quite a few pledges, but the constitution of a charity means that you can't go and make a bid based on money that you haven't actually got.
Right.
So, but we did have some nice donations, to be honest, and a lot of people like what we're doing, and what it did was prompt them to give us a donation and said, if we don't get the lighthouse, please use it for your own work, which is wonderful.
So an upside in a reverse way, but
it is,
the money's been pledged anyway.
It has, yeah, and we have actually sourced one other building in the north, which might be probably even better than the lighthouse, because it's got room enough to take people. What we're really looking for is a place to have meetings for children and for scouts and guides and schools and people like that.
And that lighthouse wasn't that building, was it?
To be honest, with the steep staircase, it's pretty dangerous. No. So you would have only got a handful of children on the bottom floor.
So more awareness anyway for your charity, Beach Buddies, and potentially you still got something to look at.
We have. This time I'm not going to tell anybody where it is, because it slightly backfired with the lighthouse, and the publicity went around the world. It won't do this time, and we're looking at a private individual in the north, so fingers crossed that there's some news on that, and I will let you know as soon as I can.